Yeah, this thing. So I just wanted to do a quick little like comparison of a modern battery replacement for the Wii U Gamepad. Now, if you're not familiar with the Wii U or you don't own one, I have no idea why you're watching this because this is going to be completely irrelevant to you. But in case you didn't know, the battery life on the Gamepad is garbage. It's awful. It was bad when it came out. And considering that most of these are at least a decade old now, which is only slightly painful, the battery life is even worse. Also, just storing these with the battery in them is terrible because of this stupid TV control feature. The gamepad is like always in like a standby mode, so the battery is just dead within like 4 days, even if you don't use it. It really sucks. Now the thing is, Nintendo knew the battery life sucked because from the very beginning in 2012, Nintendo had always intended to put a bigger battery in the gamepad, and they just didn't. I guess for cost-saving reasons, which really sucks. Because if you look inside of here, there's all this extra space, and this is the battery that they put in here. Yeah, this tiny little battery, only 1500 milliamp hours, this was the battery they got shipped in every single Wii U gamepad. However, Nintendo, I believe in, I think about 2013, they started selling a replacement battery that I think was around 2500 milliamp hours and filled up this whole compartment. So, like, Nintendo officially sanctioned you to upgrade the battery. Like, they made their own battery for this. And that was a great option if you could find one. I remember back in the day, they were kind of hard to find. They didn't have a very wide release, especially in North America. I think you usually had to import them from like Japan or Europe. For some reason, there was more of them released there. Of course, Nintendo hasn't made those batteries in forever now, at least a decade. They probably stopped making them in like 2014. But thankfully, modern battery replacements for the Wii U utilize this whole space. I don't think you can actually buy these small little batteries because why would you? It's completely pointless. So yeah, we're just going to be checking out one of these third-party batteries. I got this one in particular because I thought it was funny. It's called the Pickle Power. That's actually what it's called on Amazon. It's the Pickle Power. I have no idea why it's called that, but it's just really funny. Opening it up here, it actually comes with a screwdriver, which I just used to open my gamepad. It is definitely the wrong size. This is way too big for the screws, but it does work. You just have to be careful so you don't strip them out. This battery I think cost like $17 or something like that. I actually haven't looked at this yet, so hopefully it's fine. Okay. I don't know why I thought it'd be gray, but it's not gray. There is some bubble wrap in there to protect it. Seems fine. Seems fine. It's the same voltage. But you can see how much bigger that is. Now, this claims it's 6600 milliamp hours, which I absolutely do not believe. The fact that Nintendo's was only like 2500, I really doubt they managed to fit like almost triple the capacity in the same footprint. I mean, it has been a decade, but I really don't think that's the case. Now, what's interesting is I didn't really notice this, and I'm gonna do some battery life comparisons in a bit because this battery only lasts like maybe 2 hours if you're lucky at this point. Where the official extended Nintendo one, I think, was usually getting around like 5 or 6 when they were new. But you can see this battery is lithium ion, and this one's claiming it's LiPo, which is odd. I don't know if that's a typo or like a misprint, or if they actually are different battery technologies, because that's really weird that would be different. Hopefully this won't blow up in my gamepad. I'd be very upset. Doesn't... doesn't really want to go in very well. Finally managed to get it in. It is way tighter than the original one, so just be aware of that. I assume these are probably all like the exact same, come out of the exact same factory in China. Does this have any charge? No, it does not. That's it's not an amazing. It must like fully turn itself off if you like remove the battery. And this is going to be too far away from my Wii U, so I don't know, but it is working. So I guess I'll do some battery life comparisons, and we'll see how it goes. All right, I've done my testing, and I have to say I am actually very, very impressed. I came into it with fairly kind of mediocre expectations. Just these third-party batteries for most anything really are generally not that great. But I think that 6600 milliamp hour rating might not actually be too far off from the truth. So I did two different tests. I did a from fully charged to fully drained test, and how I did that test was I just started a timer as soon as I turned on the gamepad. Obviously, not with just the TV remote, but I'm too far away from the Wii U for that to work. But I started, from the time I turned on the gamepad, I started the timer, and I opened up the Smash for Wii U, just opening, let it run on the title screen and run through, the intro video and the how to play video and all that stuff. Just let that loop. I set it to number 3 brightness with rumble on, although that demonstration doesn't actually use the rumble at all. So if your game is using rumble, these numbers are going to be less. Your numbers would be less than mine. So just so you know. And I also do have the energy saver turned on the gamepad because I don't know why you wouldn't use that. It only affects like the slight screen quality, at least to my eyes. And then the second test I did was from fully dead to fully charged. And I used the official AC adapter for this. Normally I don't use this because it's just really annoying to have to pull this out all the time. Normally I just use one of these USB chargers, and these work generally okay, even though it is slightly more voltage than what's supposed to be going into the gamepad. But I decided to use the official one just to, be safe, have a fair, I guess, comparison. Although, because this one actually does output like 1.6 amps, and yeah, this one has sticky stuff on it for some reason. I have no idea. This isn't my original. My original one got super mangled here. So for the original 1500 milliamp hour stock battery that comes in every gamepad, it got a runtime of 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that was actually a little better than I expected it to be. Now I think part of that is, there was no rumble. Rumble is going to eat up a lot of battery life. I did have the sound on. I had it at about a third of the way up. You can kind of see it. Oh, well, I moved it. It's about like there. So the speakers were playing sound. And if I was actually like using the controller, actually pushing some buttons, that might have reduced the battery life just a little bit. Probably not much, but 2 hours and 40 minutes was actually a lot better than I thought this battery could still do. I swear, it always seems like it's like barely like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at best. So I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe my perception was always just bad. But that's still not a great battery life. Like, that's like, it's not great. Now the Pickle Power, it got a whopping 9 hours 37 minutes. I'm not kidding you. It got 9.5 hours from fully charged to fully dead. I can't believe it. I thought like it's gonna be maybe an hour and a half better than like this one. I thought it'd be like, I was gonna be happy if it was comparable to the official Nintendo extended battery, like on a medium brightness too. It's not even on like the lowest brightness or anything. That is seriously impressive. Now we don't know the longevity of this. This could die in like again 6 months, a year, or it could just like completely lose like all of its capacity and it's like ends up worse than this. Who knows? I kind of doubt that, but that is always a possibility. As for the charge time, to go from fully dead to fully charged on this took an hour and 52 minutes. So not terrible, but not great considering that you're getting less than an hour more of the runtime than you are compared to the charge time. So you have to charge it almost as long as you can play it. Now, of course, you can play it with it, plugged in, but we're just, to make this simple here. For the Pickle Power, it only took 4 hours and 58 minutes to charge it. So definitely significantly longer than this one. But considering that you're getting like over 4 hours of runtime compared to the charge time, that is significantly better. So it can charge way faster than this battery actually can. And, yeah, if you need or just want a better battery for your gamepad, highly recommend the Pickle Power battery on Amazon. I'm going to drop a link for it in the description. This was not a paid review, or I don't have like an Amazon affiliate link or anything like that. I just think I'm just impressed. I didn't expect it to be this good. So if you're a weird Wii U enthusiast freak like I am, yeah, this is kind of the perfect battery for you. So yeah, thanks for watching.